Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. On this tour, I'll be covering 11 super cool experiences that you can do on the Las Vegas Strip. All of these are located along the main stretch of the Strip between the Luxor on the south end and the Venetian on the north end. You do not need to drive and can easily get to all of these by foot. And with that, let's go ahead and start the tour. A brand new experience just opened inside the Luxor Hotel and Casino. Play Playground is a 15,000 square foot immersive, gamified bar and entertainment destination. I think this is a pretty cool concept, especially when you're here with a group. There are bars to grab drinks and then try out these large-scale tactile games. You have some physical games, memory games, puzzles, and also team games. The admission fee allows you to play each game at least once. As of now, it is family friendly and kids can come along until 5 p.m. and after that it's 21 plus. However, they told me they are planning to make this 21 plus the entire day soon. A short walk north of the Luxor is New York, New York with the Big Apple Coaster. This is a really fun roller coaster. Over 1.4 million guests ride this 67 miles per hour fast coaster each year. A ticket is $25 and if you want to ride again, it's $10. Also, if you're staying at the hotel, they are currently offering 2-for-1 rides. I'd say it's about a 3 to 4 minute ride. You get to the coaster loading zone by walking through this arcade area. Note that no loose items such as cameras, phones, etc. are allowed on the coaster. They do have lockers on site for $1. If you like roller coasters, you'll enjoy this one for sure. And then there's one little fun fact. It wouldn't be Vegas if you can't get married on the roller coaster, right? So yeah, they are offering wedding ceremonies while going 67 miles per hour. How exactly this works, I don't know, but on the website there's a number for you to call. If you decide to get married there, let me know how that worked out. For this next one, I am combining two experiences since they are located right next to each other just north of the MGM Grand across the street from New York, New York. The M&M and Coca-Cola stores in Las Vegas. There is no admission fee for either one of these. Let's start at M&M's. This was the first M&M store to open in 1997. Since then, additional stores have opened, with the latest store opening in Berlin in 2021. For those interested, check out my Berlin city tour video on my channel. This one here in Vegas has 4 floors. There's a gift shop with plenty of M&M's merch. You can also create your very own one-of-a-kind M&M and, of course, purchase all kinds of chocolates. There are several great photo opportunities, such as this M&M branded NASCAR show car. Now let's hop over to Coca-Cola. It's a similar concept to the M&M store. You'll find all kinds of merch and photo opportunities. And then on the second floor you can visit the Coca-Cola fountain to enjoy Coke floats and sample 16 different international beverages with the taste of the world beverage tray. So yeah, these two stores are just fun to walk through if you're in the area. Just a few steps further north is Brewdog, a craft brewery spanning over 2 floors. They typically have 30 beers on tap, including their own beer that they brew on site, along with a rotating lineup of guest breweries. It's a great spot to watch games, and then the highlight of this brewery is their rooftop. While I was there, it was wet and gloomy, but you get some great views of the Las Vegas Strip. So yeah, when I return to Vegas, I'll certainly enjoy some brews on the rooftop on a nice and sunny day. Speaking of sunny, while I didn't have the best weather on my Vegas trip, it will be getting hot and sunny soon. If you want to get reef-safe sunscreen, I recommend Raw Elements, which protects the coral reefs in our oceans as it does not include toxins like most other sunscreens. Click the link in the description below and type in code TTWC for 10% off. Across the street from Brewdog, inside the Park MGM, is Haus of Gaga, an ever-changing experience featuring Lady Gaga's most iconic fashion pieces from her personal vault, spanning more than 10 years of cultural, musical, and fashion reinvention. This is a quick little visit you can include while in the area. However, note that it's only open from Friday to Sunday. From Park MGM, we head north past the Aria Resort, and then in front of the Cosmopolitan, we make a left to get to one of my highlights, ARTE Museum. Make sure to buy your tickets and reserve a time slot online in advance. There is a $10 morning and evening discount available. Try to take advantage of this since this experience is not cheap, but well worth it in my opinion. This is a walk-through immersive art experience. Each room has a different theme. Take your time wandering through those exhibits to soak it all in. In one room, you can even paint your own animal, which will then appear on the screen. It's really hard to put into words what you experience here. I'll leave you with some impressions, but to really enjoy this as a Zen-like experience, you'll have to visit for yourself. You have the option to add the T-bar to your ticket for an additional $5. If you choose not to, but want to add it later while you're inside, it's $7. I encourage you to add this. Not only is the tea delicious, but all the special lighting effects makes this a unique experience. I highly recommend ARTE Museum. I love this experience and I am considering going again despite the high admission fee. Alright, now that we spent all that money at ARTE Museum, it's time for two more free experiences. Here we are at the Fountains of Bellagio, an impressive water show that takes place every 15 or 30 minutes depending on when you go. The show changes throughout the day as the more than 1,000 fountains sway differently in front of the hotel depending on which music is playing. It's all choreographed to match the music, and one of the most popular songs is Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli and Sarah Brightman. I recommend watching at least one show at night as the lights add to the experience. Now let's go inside the Bellagio to see the conservatory and botanical gardens. Again, this is free to visit. The themes change throughout the year based on the season, and while I was visiting, it was Lunar New Year celebrating the Year of the Dragon, which runs until March 2nd, 2024. After that, the themes will be spring, summer, harvest, and holiday. It's really impressive how they transformed the 14,000 square foot botanical gardens into a showcase of inspiring sights, sounds, scents, and colors. Definitely don't miss out on this when you're walking through the Bellagio. Across the street from the Bellagio is Paris Las Vegas with a half-scale replica of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Reaching a height of 541 feet or 165 meters, it has certainly become an icon of the Las Vegas skyline. There is a restaurant located in the Eiffel Tower, which we briefly see from the elevator on our way up 46 stories to the viewing deck, which is at 460 feet or 140 meters. You get some amazing views from up here, and I went during the daytime since I did a different experience, which we'll visit shortly at night. If you go up when it's dark, you get all the Las Vegas strip lights. I recommend doing at least one experience where you have views from above the Vegas skyline at night. It was great seeing Las Vegas from above, and I can certainly recommend checking this out. Here we are at the LINQ Promenade, just a short walk north of Paris. There are several experiences here. One is Fly LINQ, a zipline where you launch from a 12-story tower and soar 1,121 feet from the Las Vegas Boulevard down the LINQ Promenade and finish at the high roller at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. The zipline was closed while I was there. Not exactly sure why, but it looks like you cannot book this experience until March 2024, so maybe it's just closed for the season. Now let's check out the other major experience here at the LINQ Promenade, the High Roller. At 550 feet or 165 meters above the center of the Las Vegas Strip, this is the largest observation wheel in North America. The largest one in the world is in Dubai at 820 feet or 250 meters. The cabins are much bigger than you would think. I was surprised. They are extremely spacious and can fit up to 40 people. The wheel takes 30 minutes to complete one revolution, and you get some stunning 360 degrees views, including some really cool views of the brand new Sphere, but more on that shortly. Note that they have different ticket options. The least expensive are the daytime tickets, then the anytime ticket, and they also offer a happy half hour, a one-of-a-kind cocktail experience which includes an open bar and bartender for one full 30-minute rotation. The happy half-hour cabins can accommodate up to 25 guests, and everyone needs to be at least 21 years old. If you prefer the less expensive option without the bar, note that you are allowed to bring your own drink into the regular cabins as well. If you are trying to decide between the Eiffel Tower and High Roller experience, my recommendation would be to do the High Roller if you're with a group. I can see that being a lot of fun in one of those spacious cabins. If you're traveling by yourself, I would go with the Eiffel Tower. Now we go further north along the strip to the Venetian. This truly is an incredible hotel. I recommend you walk around here as there is so much to see. The resort is well known for the gondola ride experience. There is an indoor and outdoor option. Each offers its unique views and wonderful moments. Float beneath bridges, besides cafes, under balconies, all while coasting down the Grand Canal. Every gondolier sings during the ride, serenading you and your partner. This is certainly a romantic experience for all you couples out there. Just keep in mind that it's not a long ride, only about 10 to 13 minutes, and unless you go with the more expensive private gondola for two, you could be sharing a gondola with others on the non-private option, which seats 4 passengers. And now it's time for this absolutely crazy new concert and entertainment venue, the Sphere. It's located behind the Venetian, and the whole thing costs an incredible $2.3 billion to build. Many of you have probably seen footage from the outside, which is impressive in itself, but the inside is even more mind-blowing. I went to the U2 concert and just couldn't believe what was going on. It's an amazing experience and I highly recommend you check it out. U2 is finishing up their residency, and Dead & Company will start a 24-show residency in mid-May. While I went for a concert, note that they also offer an immersive film called Postcard from Earth, along with an interactive experience in the atrium with holographic art installations, 360-degree avatar captures, and more. I was not able to experience the film since there were no showings while I was in Vegas due to the concert. It's definitely something I want to check out next time I'm in Vegas. If it's anything even remotely close to what happened at the concert, it's sure to be an amazing experience. So yeah, I highly recommend you check out the Sphere. I hope this gives you some ideas for your Vegas trip. Let me know in the comments below what you plan on doing. I'm also working on a detailed Las Vegas Strip tour and then also a hotel review for the New York. Make sure to subscribe, and with that I say thank you and Dankeschön!